do, everybody? Welcome to Variety Conversation. I am Lady Walker. Child, let me tell you like the TIS, aka the Tiz. There are people who seem to never get tired of putting their clownish foot into their mouth. They don't care that spewing out such idiotic saying could incite a civil war amongst his people, especially if those pro-Trumpsters take what is said as permission to kill those who voted for Biden. These rotten apples are sworn to serve and protect the peeps. But if anything, they aim to harass, and also commit brutality. But every now and then, there is a good cop somewhere in the midst of those rotten apples. So, a Flomaton, Alabama police captain Scott Walden is under investigation. By the way, this human chump is on paid administrative leave. What had happened was this rebel rouser responded to someone else's Facebook thread that said the idiots that voted for Biden hated Trump enough to throw the country away. Thank the lying liberals and Democrats news media. Side note, and he thinks Fox News is a saint. They are so right that they are never wrong when they are blatantly wrong. They are beyond divisive as the one who is leading them off a cliff, and that will be 45. Fox News is one racist station. I can't stomach it. But sometimes you have to see and hear for yourself what the devil is saying so that you can be prepared to take whatever action is needed against their evil doing. Anyway, Walden responded by saying they need to line every one of them and put a bullet in their skull for treason. Oh yes, that is exactly what he said. They need to line every one of them and put a bullet in their skull for treason. And he is talking about those who voted for Biden, okay? And like so, screenshots of his rebel-rousing comment made its round on Facebook. Old boy Walden appeared to double down on his comment on his own Facebook page, where he accused people of jumping on the gonna get them fired train. He argued that he was referring not to Democrats or liberals, but to people charged with treason. He also says, well, number one, I don't care who you vote for. Number two, the comment was about treason and what should happen to the ones who are charged for committing treason. So either you're trying to stir the pot or you are okay with someone committing treason, but not okay with someone who says they should be shot. This is the world we live in. That is what he says. So of course, several of Walden's friends jumped to his defense, and his wife, Tara Walden, argued that it will only get worse. It will be like days of Hitler. Oh, my word. No, she didn't. It will be like days of Hitler. You will be censored on every word you utter, she wrote. As I said, oh, no, she didn't. Oh, no, she didn't. Using Hitler to make her point. Oh, my word, this is a farce. That husband of hers is probably a member of one of those domestic terrorist groups here in the good old USA. Chief Charles Thompson issued a statement late Thursday morning saying that Walden's comment is under investigation and that the department had received numerous phone calls and emails, as well as comments on its social media platforms. Due to today's high call volume of complaints, callback has been extremely hard to conduct, and he plans to contact all callers back. And to that, y'all, I say, yeah, right. He also said that his department holds officers' conduct to the highest standards and will continue to do so, and that the Flomaton Police Department treasures the community's trust, and this is achieved through transparency regarding public information. And again, I say to that, yeah, right. Dum-Dum Walden won't be fired, and if he does, he will resign with full pension and will mosey right on over to the next county, get a higher position and more money, and still get the opportunity to terrorize the citizen, especially the black people. Someone like this fool doesn't need a gun, let alone power. These types of cops are a threat to democracy. I wonder, Just how many black lives have been ruined because of a police captain like Walden? Will the good cops come forth and do what is right when right is warranted? Because this domestic terrorist is issuing out threats and inciting violence. Zypamova says, this is why cops are hated. They are for the most part little Nazi wannabes. I've always said there was a thin line between cops and thugs. Here's your evidence. Alison Novak says, this stupidity is spreading. Former neighbors of mine, an 80-year-old vision-impaired Trump supporter, threatened to shoot my friend with a shotgun. The reason? My friend is a Democrat. These two women have been neighbors for 30 years and help each other through tragedies and storms. Never a problem until politics became an issue. The Trumpster started it. Barbara Roberts says, this is why a sociopath should never run for or win the presidency. They are capable of great cruelty, murder, rage, revenge, very dangerous. Who knew that about 40% of our country's population need intensive therapy to be decutted from the magna insanity? This may be worse than Jim Jones. The people in his cult were minuscule compared to the Trump's cult supporters. Why in the Hades would anyone halfway sane believe a sociopath non-stop pathological lies? It's nonsensical. Keith Johnson says, as a Marine veteran, this sheriff is a domestic enemy of the Constitution. MacArthur Cox commented, this cop is just like Trump, evil, low down, and an idiotic bully. Jose Melendez says, this is the kind of trash that we have in law enforcement, the ones that encourage excessive force and violence against the citizens. With that attitude, he's an assassination waiting to happen, and who knows if he's already done so and it's hidden from the public. Exactly, and I'm pretty sure a lot of them have done something crazy like this, and it is hidden from the public. Noreen 365 says, not surprised, don't trust police to save anyone but themselves. And last but not least, Lenora McCarthy says, fire him. Anyone who says innocent people deserve a bullet in the head for not believing what they believe is not fit to protect and serve the citizens. Anyway, enough said. If you like this channel, go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment. And also, hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload a new video. Also, feel free to share your perspective on said topic. And in the meantime, y'all come back to visit me when you can. Okie doke. Ta-ta.